I now want to introduce you to a retired Marine who wants to talk to us, named Manny Vega, and then we'll close it out.
Good afternoon, this afternoon, rather. I just want to say that I am proud to be here today on our new Independence Day. We will never forget, of course, July 4th, 1776. That is what brought us here today. First off, we see the crowd, it was a little bigger earlier, and I'm happy to see that there are like-minded people. I have the luxury of living across the river. It's today known as Southern Maryland. We just had a liberal Democrat get elected, and he'll assume office soon. Anyhow, the thing is, we are here. I have the luxury of living down there. I can come up to DC for rallies, but we have millions of Americans from the Atlantic to the Pacific Ocean spread out. They would want to be here, but of course we live hectic lives in society that America provides us. We all can't be here, but they will be here. Spread the word. Okay, we have to awaken Americans. That's right. I'm with the Virginia 3 Percenters, and we're together planning and getting ready to mobilize if anything comes down. First off, I was 16 years old September 11th, 2001. On November 9th of 2001, I turned 17. My mother had had enough of me telling her I was going to join the service. She just took me to the recruiting office November 12th of 2001. I could not live with myself if I had not served my country. I served for 8 years, 9 months, and 9 days. I got medically retired from the United States Marine Corps May 31st, 2011. I did 4 deployments. I was an infantryman. I was the 1st Light Armor Reconnaissance Battalion. I did 4 deployments, and 3 of them were to Iraq. I was an LAV scout. My last tour in 2007 to Iraq, I was in a military transition team. And to sort of mirror what Mr. Buckley said, in the military transition team, we pretty much train, mentor, and advise the new Iraqi army. And when I was there, the Iraqi troops, were being bussed in to Al-Anbar, predominantly Sunni province. And these men were Shias from the south. The thing is, their leave is way different than our military here. They're, on duty for half a month, then they go back home for half a month. These men, I drank chai tea with, pretty much watched soccer games with them. But they were telling us one thing: Muqtada al-Sadr, Muqtada al-Sadr, Muqtada al-Sadr. Now, if you're not familiar with Muqtada al-Sadr, he's a Shia imam, and he was one of the leaders of the insurgency down there. In fact, they fought the Marines in Najaf in 2004. And here I am, across from them, drinking tea. So they're our enemy 2 weeks out of the month, and then they come back, to Al-Anbar and become, part of the new Iraqi army. I was with the 3rd Brigade, 7th Infantry Division, Iraqi Army. Anyhow, the thing is, folks, like most people, I think war is abhorrent. Okay, I wear a wristband here. It's a memorial wristband for a Marine who was killed in action August 21st, 2004. He was a good friend of mine. His name is Natchez Littlefont Washalanta from Oklahoma. And the day I met former Congressman Allen West, I gave him my old memorial wristband, because we need a man in office who honors our troops, and before committing our troops overseas, he should think twice of what he's doing. And maybe he could look down at his wrist and see the sacrifices, the past sacrifices of men. For whatever reason, we went to Iraq or Afghanistan, which I agree we should pull out of today. I believe I served my country for a greater purpose, and that was to defend my country. We have a defense department, not an offense department. Okay? But I'll tell you something. Like I said, I want peace to prevail. And I'm proud to be here on this Declaration of Independence Day. Okay? Our new Declaration of Independence. But I'll tell you what, there are a lot of men and women across this country who are willing to give it all. Okay? Our forefathers, they fought for less. I am willing to fight today. Okay? And God, we don't want violence. But if it should ever come to that, I can tell you what, I was willing to give my life in Iraq, over there. Today, I am more than willing to give my life over here. And I hope the President of the United States understands that. There are many more men and women like myself who are more than willing to give their lives here at home. Spread the word. Speak to those people, those that, you know, it's just too great apathy. They don't care what's going on. They're going to soon find out. They're going to hear the people. That's why we should be louder. We should have at least 1 million people here in Lafayette Park. Okay? And of course, we have the luxury because some of us live here nearby. But I just want to say, I'm proud to be here. You should be proud to be here. We were here at the Declaration of Independence, our second Declaration of Independence, our new American Revolution, and let's God bless America. Let's pray so we can have success, ultimate success. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Well said. From this day forth, we must go forward. We must drive people to reclaimAmericaNow.net, to our group, which is a coalition. It's not about any one group or any one person. But we must hang together. We must fight together. We must go forward. We cannot be afraid. Like our founding fathers, we must risk our lives. So I thank Manny. I thank all of you for coming. And watch what happens, because this is just the beginning. Our group will grow. The American people will join us because we have the strength of conviction, because we have the strength of ideas, because we are renewing the vision of our founding fathers, because we are reclaiming freedom for our country. And most important of all, we have God on our side. Thank you for coming. We're going to have Bishop Dan is going to give us the final prayer, and then we're going to play God Bless America by Pat Boone. Okay. Final prayer.